So if we go back to the building the business strategy, now we identified a new gap. And at this point, the gap is 10% point increase in the market shares. And then we also list up strategic alternatives using the MISI and issue tree analysis. What could be the strategic ways to achieve the increase of the market share by 10%? Okay, there are the alternatives we may consider when developing a strategy. So now we are going to the step number 2 again, listing up strategic alternatives. Whether we can target existing customers or new customers, or whether we will introduce new products or upgrade existing products. So by 2x2 matrix, we may have 4 different strategic alternatives. One is we will penetrate our products into the deeper into the existing customers, so that existing customers may use our products more often, or existing customers will buy the expensive products from our companies more. Or if we can target the new customers, we will increase the number of the customers, or we will increase the total the sales of the new customers by decreasing the product price or things like that. In achieving those 2 things, we will also have to decide whether we will focus on selling the existing products or new products. We may either increase the sales of the existing products to the existing customers by doing a lot of promotions and taking care of the existing customers more. Or we can sell the existing products to the new customers by doing a lot of the marketing activities, or especially meeting the needs and wants of the new customers. Or if we can develop, we may develop the new products to meet the unmet needs of the existing customers, or we may introduce totally new products, and that's for attracting the new customers. So there are the strategic alternatives by 2x2 matrix. So we may have 4 different options. Okay. So again, if I just summarize it again, in terms of the serving the existing versus new customers, we can choose out of those options of, do we strengthen our relationship with existing customers, or do we actively find new customers? Those are 2 different approaches. And also in terms of the product strategy, do we strengthen the competitiveness of existing popular products, or do we actively develop new products? Okay. And after listing the alternatives, and we do some analysis of the external and internal factors as well. So we do the analysis of the internal industry analysis, competitor analysis, customer analysis, and core competency analysis in the light of developing new products and also targeting new customers. So in case industry is already saturated and is so mature, and then existing customers And then in terms of the competitor analysis, all the competitors are are competing each other very strongly, mainly to the existing customers, and the customers are quite tough and the needs and wants of the customers are quite tough for us to satisfy. And then according to our analysis, there's a new technologies, and also there is a trend of the new customers from overseas, and also all the competitors are not ready to serve those new customers, and there's some opportunities for us to serve the new customers from the overseas, maybe in mainland China or from the North America. And also the needs from the new customers are totally different from the existing customers, and it's easier for us to satisfy the needs and wants of the new customers, because we retain the flexibility as one of our core capabilities. And then we may choose to serve the new customers as the new strategies, okay, according to our analysis of those 4 different factors, or according to the data of the analysis, if there are still opportunities to serve in the existing customers and all the competitors are not are not effectively serving the existing customers, and we retain the capabilities of serving the existing customers well, and then we may choose to serve the existing customers and strengthening the relationship with them instead of actively finding new customers. So in this slide, I simply listed up strategic alternatives, but we have to do some analysis to develop the detailed strategies, okay? So let's assume that according to the analysis, our detailed strategy might be by strengthening the competitiveness of existing popular product and focusing on strengthening relationships with existing customers. Okay, we chose serving the existing customers instead of developing new customers, and also we chose to strengthen the competitiveness of the existing products instead of developing new products. So those are our detailed strategy we just developed according to the analysis of the 4 different factors, okay? And that's the final strategy we developed. The company may dramatically increase sales to existing customers by strengthening the competitiveness of the existing popular products and focus on strengthening relationships with existing customers. And that's the way to achieve the target of achieving the market share by 10% point in tour business from within 3 years. Okay, so let me summarize. Throughout the entire classes of building the business strategy, the first case I use in developing business strategy is rebalancing the capital injection rate among the different business sectors. So we used 4 different business sectors. Those are the shipbuilding, automobile, construction, and the travel businesses. And out of those 4 different business sectors, in order for us to decide where to increase our investment and where to decrease our investment, we did 4 analysis. Okay, we did analysis about industries, competitors, and customers and core competencies in each of those 4 different sectors. Okay, and after summarizing, putting together all the data, we concluded that travel industry is our top priority. And then according to our strategic decision, we decided a new target that we will increase our market share to 25% in 3 years. How do we increase our market share? By substantially increasing our resources investment from 25% to 35%. Okay, that's the first round of the cycle in developing the business strategies. And then once we decide our new target according to our strategic direction, we try to do the similar exercises once again. And at this point, that's the building a detailed strategy where to focus in our developing in terms of the products or in terms of the serving the target customers. So we did not illustrate all the data on the second round of the building the business strategies, but let's assume that according to the data analysis, we may the final result of our detailed strategy might increasing our sales through serving the existing customers better, and then upgrading the existing products better. Okay. Now we have done we have covered pretty much everything about developing the business strategies, whether either in increasing the portion of the business portfolios or developing product strategy or the target customer, to choosing the target customers. Okay, and once again, you can use this one as an example of the building the business strategy. And in any case, you want to achieve something from the current performance levels, and if there is a gap, and if you want to find out the most effective and efficient way, and then you can use this kind of exercises again and again, listing up a lot of strategic alternatives, and then you do the detailed analysis, collecting the objective data. Okay.